Welcome back. We are back on the live. Hoping that you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Visiting as well, the one and only, the man REDZ-CALYPSO. I know he's dabbled a little bit on the bouillon a bit, and I know he has had in the past a few reggae tracks as well. The one and only REDZ joins us right here. REDZ, welcome to the airwaves of DBS Radio, the nation station. What's up, REDZ? Welcome.
Yeah, man.
What's up,
Thank
REDZ?
you, man, Fadil, man. Good afternoon, Dominica. Good afternoon, all the DBS listeners out there.
And of course, we're also live on YouTube, Facebook. We also have our TV channel. I know we're watching a big game right now, but it's on DigiPlay channel 50. So I know, like the people back in the days, they like enjoy their little mapping. It's like a vibe show.
Yeah.
So you can actually watch it at home on TV. All right. So REDZ, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who you are, where you come from. Give us a summary, a little biography about you, and build us up into how you got into the whole music vibes.
All right. Let me see if I can do that. I grew up in a tough community, close to where you live in, that Starish Pit. And growing up there's a lot of different influences, some good, some bad, And I grew up listening to my mother sing. And I used to be drum on the table like she sing, get all like a tape recorder by cuts, and we'd record over all tape we have. I play in producer since I was around 11, 12 years old. And I get fascinated about music and recording music, and then I just fall in love with music. I fall in love in music on a general perspective, all kind of music. I'm not limited to a specific kind of genre of music. I do reggae, I do dancehall, I do soca, I do bouillon, look now in calypso. And if it have something else for me to do is a challenge, I like challenges, I would do it too.
So let me ask you, so what is it about music that, has captured you? I know you said, your mom, it played a big influence on you, but I mean, other than your mom, what about music that you say, okay, yeah, that is something for me?
I just feel when I sing, it puts me in a happy space.
Okay, all right.
And whatever problems I may have or whatever it is, it just put me in a happy space. I feel free. I feel liberated. I feel, like me alone in the world. So when I sing, when I sing, it makes me very happy. I just love to sing. I love music to the max.
What's your favorite genre?
Why, I tell you, I really don't have. Because
so anything, yeah.
Yeah, when I started really from high school, I started rapping. So if I can bust a rap, if I have to do
freestyle.
If I have to do it. Yeah. As you said, freestyle there. Growing up in my community, we used to have there's a place band by Mr. Bobby, man. Bobby's back.
Yes.
Boy, we used to have a thing there every Friday called Freestyle Friday. Freestyle Friday by Bobby. Boy, you can supposed to remember that.
Yep.
And you come and get your bakes and your chicken.
Yeah.
Freestyle going on there. Competition. Yeah, man. All those days there, boy. Let me tell you something. Long line music, you should know that.
Yes. I remember I wasn't working at TBS, but I remember I was working at another radio station. I don't really want to say where. And you actually dropped your reggae song. You had a reggae song, and that was a good number of years back, yeah? That's more than 10 years ago. That'll show you how long I know you've been doing, music. All right, so let's get into the whole calypso part of the music. What got you specifically into calypso? And okay, yes, let's start by saying, okay, what got you into calypso?
Okay, the calypso part of it, Fadio. For many years now, I've been interested in joining the calypso. And every year, I keep telling myself, next year, when the time comes, next year. And will you believe it, about 20 years pass. What? And I keep saying, next year. So I say, what? Okay. I tell myself I go and challenge myself. I had a little soca 3 years ago.
Yes, yes, yes.
Drinking some rum, that's the name of the song.
Yes.
And I say, boy, let me go and test the Calypso crowd. Let me feel the waters in the Calypso arena, you know. And they permit me to sing the soca in, you know, I did it in several different Calypso events.
Okay, yes.
And both tents, even at the Piper Step, you know, and I got a feel for the crowd, and I love the response I'm getting from the Calypso crowd. And after that happened, the following year, I say, well, if I test the crowd next year, and that's why I joined, and I had social media that year. That was last year.
Yes.
And social media did not make it past the elimination round. So because of that, my season was cut short, and but it did not break me down at all. I use it as a stepping stone, or I use it as something to make me stronger, so I can wheel and come again. And here I am today, facing the finals on Saturday. So
That's a very, very, very unique path that you have taken. I don't know too many people who have started off from eliminations, headed straight to the finals, and you started off with your first song, Rivers of Tears, speaking to us about, you know, the rivers of Dominica, and you know, what exactly inspired you to let's say want to choose that specific topic, Rivers of Tears, or talking about the rivers of Dominica.
Okay, so first and foremost, I must say the writer gave me about, as Mr. Ian Jackson, about 5 different options.
Okay.
And I listen, all of them, and then I say, that river one there, I like it. And I'm a person that like to go to the river as well, you know, and I grew up going to the river. And old school persons will tell you they know about passing 100 steps and going by Pal and going up Sikwi down there, you know. That little corner there, go up the little mountain and jump down in the river in Sikwi. Boy, I miss that. Yeah, and then, so I used to always go river, and that's something I like to do a lot. I like nature, you know. So that song there, I cling to that song. And I started working with that song, and I said, boy, I can make something happen with that, you know. Yeah, and then they put it together, they put the full song together, and when they recorded it, I say, yes, that song there, you're going forward. Yeah.
Big vibes. At the semis, if I'm not mistaken, you came out 5th, if I'm not mistaken, from the overall judges. The overall judges together placed you 5th, which, you know, based on a lot of people who, you know, analyze Calypso, seems to be a very strong position. How did you feel when you found yourself and you heard that, you know, you in the 5th, you got 5th place, and you headed 5th position from semis into the finals? How did you feel when you got that news?
Well, I felt that some of the things that I was practicing and putting together, it came out on that night, and it shows hard work pays off, because going through the journey, every step of the way, I became stronger on the journey. The way I performed that elimination, that's not how I performed that. The quarterfinals, then the way I perform at the quarterfinals, that's not how I perform at the semi, because I'm getting a fast track class as I go in along, and Calypso not no easy thing. No make nobody fool you. People those people in the stands that watching it think it's easy. Calypso not easy. Coming from somebody that in it on the stage right now, Calypso not no joke. So there's a lot of semantics that going on, not just come in and sing this song. You have to master the craft of singing to a deaf crowd and let them understand the song. So that is basically the art of Calypso there now. Not only just the lyrics and singing it, but you have to render it, you have to show it, you know, like visual arts. So it's not something I was accustomed to. So it was new to me. So coming to elimination is something new to me. I didn't know nothing about that. And as you're going along, tips and tips. And let me tell you, boy, the whole of Dominica giving me tips. Strangers, people I never seen in my life, they would come and they would tell me, boy, Reds, boy, you're a good song, you know. But articulate, man. Work on your articulation.
Okay,
yes.
all right.
And do a little more of this and a little more of that. Yeah, let me tell you now. The public training me. First time I see that in my life.
well, I mean, I'm gonna say something, and I'm not criticizing. I'm also trying to be a critic. Also be cautious as to some of the the bits of advice, because to you, like you said, this is the first time you headed to the finals, and then like you said, of course, you highlighted that it's the first time you're going up, and then from eliminations you saw what you had to do, you did it, you moved on to the quarters. It was different. You had you added, you maybe subtracted a few things, you adjusted from quarters to the semis, and of course right now from semis to the finals. I'm pretty sure you and the team, you guys are going to be working. But just a slight bit of just an advice. Just be careful, because it's not every advice that is let's say stage worthy.
Yes.
So and I know you have a good writer, Mr. Jackson, Ian Jackson. I know he's a man. I know he's a good guide. So he's a really good guide to to shape up that headed into the finals. You used that song, and it definitely has worked for you well.
Very well.
But in the finals, it's not just one song.
It's not one song cannot win Krong.
One song cannot win Krong.
Yeah,
it's
man.
a yin, a yang, is a left
One
and a right.
song cannot win Krong.
So you have the left song. Right now you have the right song that we're going to talk about. What is your second song all about? Talk to us about song number 2.
Yeah, man. Song number 2, the name of this song is called One Voice. And this song is calling on regional unity, or the Caribbean to unite as one, to have one powerful voice on the world stage, And I'll repeat that, like I said for the day already. That song, it even fit in for a regional calypso competition. That's what that song fit in for. That's how big I feel that song is. It's for a regional calypso competition. Yeah.
All right.
Song.
So, as always, anytime a new artist comes through, I always allow the artist to present his song and introduce his song to our listeners, to our viewers. So Reds, I'm going to give you that honor. So Reds, introduce your song number 2, One Voice, to us here at DBS, and of course to our viewing and listening public.
Yeah, man. To all the listeners out there in Dominica and the world abroad, this is REDZ bringing to you song number 2 of the big Calypso finals. One Voice.
One voice. One voice. One voice. One voice.
Whoa, daddy day, da da do, da da day, day. One Caribbean, one voice, one goal. Yeah, Caribbean leaders got no secret weapon to fight and cause mass destruction. We can show resolve and show principle and say no, resist the devil. We don't need to climb on each other's back, looking for US scraps, cause the only way we can survive is by calling for what is right. What is right? One voice, you can't invade Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, me and Motley and Terrence Drew. One voice, Dr. Holness and Scarecrow too. One voice, I know we poor and you are great. One voice, but we can't bow to your dictates. One voice, everybody one voice. One voice. Just like Moses battled with Pharaoh. voice of the Caribbean. Oh, daddy day, da da do, da da day, day. One Caribbean, one voice, one goal. Yeah, some of us battling for territory. We cannot be our own worst enemy. They send our people down one by one until we playing American. It's only cricket and calypso bring us together when we singing no. It's time, some resolve we show and tell this man no. Tell him no. One voice, you can't invade Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, Mayor Butley and Terrence Drew. One voice, Dr. Holness and Scarecrow too. One voice, I know we power and you are great. One voice, but we can't bow to your dictates. One voice, everybody one voice, one voice.
Virtual DJ.
Got to be Pharaoh and David with the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United voice of the Caribbean. Oh, daddy day, da da do, da da day, day. One Caribbean, one voice, one goal. Yeah, economic hit. Already not nice, still in your country, you putting us on ice. Don't want us to deal with China or Cuba. What you want us to do is surrender. Everything you're chomping it down. So in this region, we got to be strong. It's obvious, we have no choice, just a God-given voice. Our voice, one voice. You can't invade Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, Mayor Butley and Terrence Drew. One voice, Dr. Holness and Scarecrow too. One voice, I know we power and you are great. One voice, but we can't bow to your dictates. One voice, everybody one voice, one voice. Just like Moses battled with Pharaoh and David with the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United voice of the Caribbean. Oh, daddy day, da da do, da da day. One Caribbean, one voice, one goal. Yeah, fragmentation will get us nowhere. Only with one voice, the world will hear. It is time that we all realize that the battle is not about size. We have made this mistake before. Divide and rule while others conquer. When the mighty US sneeze, only we that feel in the squeeze. Disgrace. One voice, you can't invade Caracas. One voice, give us our freedom back. One voice, Mayor Butley and Terrence Drew. One voice, Dr. Holness and Scarecrow too. One voice, I know we power and you are great. One voice, but we can't bow to your dictate. and David with the Philistine. Just like Martin, I had a dream. United Voice of the Caribbean.
We gotta wind down because the news comes up in just about 4 minutes time right here. But Red Strong number 2, One Voice, Caribbean unity. You're asking for a bit in Caribbean unity, Reds.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. We can't go out there asking for one country. Let's all unite as one big region, man. One Caribbean.
So we have to. You're saying that we should unite together.
Together as one big Caribbean, man.
Big vibes, big vibes. Reds, we're a little short on time from our previous interview that we had. The news is coming up in about 3 minutes or so time. Reds, of course, we're definitely going to be having this song on a rotation from after the news into tonight, into tomorrow for the rest of the weekend as well. How are you feeling about this song headed into Saturday's finals?
I'm very confident with the both songs, man. I feel good about the both songs. Yeah, I feel that they are two strong songs, and once I perform them to the best of my ability, we can go somewhere,
All right.
Yeah.
Big vibes, man. Big vibes. Reds, final words otherwise as we have you here winding down?
Yeah, well, love big up to the production team, Ajmal on the producing, the writer, for penning this big song, and the entire team, Oliver, Father Coffee, and all who supported me along the way and give me the advice, to help me there and there. All the fans, all the listeners, Thank you for everything. And it's my time now on Saturday night to do my best, to bring it home.
All the best for you on Saturday. Reds, definitely looking forward to some other great stuff from you. One Voice, the brand new one from Reds. It's gonna take us to the evening news coming up in just about 2 minutes time. Reds, once again, thanks so much for dropping by, man. Thanks a lot.
No problem, brother. Anytime.
All right.
Voice. One voice. One voice. One voice.